Alright guys, welcome to my review of the Ruger American in .45. Go over a few things I like, a few things I don't like, and just an overall consensus of the firearm. We'll start off with things I do like. Things I do like, starting with the front. Almost a full-size Picatinny rail. Stainless steel slide. Stainless steel barrel. Novak sights, front, rear Novak sights. I really like the slide serrations on the back here. There is none on the front, but that doesn't bother me. These are really good. I like the rear dots in the back of the sights, Novak sights. They're a little bit bigger than the old SR series, so I do like that. Ambi mag release, Ambi slide stop. I do like both of those. It's got a nice little undercut here to the trigger guard area, so you can get a nice grip on it. It's got good front straps, serrations, and also on the back it's got a nice diamond pattern. When you're wearing gloves, they're not as good, but in the palm or in the bare hand, this is definitely good enough. I do like that it comes with different back straps. I do like that it comes with a metal, the trigger is actual metal, not plastic like most of them. And I do like the magazines. I mean, these things are so slick, it's so awesome. No oil, no nothing. These things are just like, I mean, they just fall right out of the gun. Put that in there. I'm doing everything one-handed, so it's hard for me to do other stuff, but yeah, they just fall right out. So I really do like that. A few things I do not like about it. One of them is just the overall size. I wish it were just a touch smaller for a .45, but it's not. The 9 is smaller, but I wish they could have made the 9 and the .45 the same size overall firearm. Another thing I don't like about it, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but I mean, it's a brand new gun, and the spring just sounds like it's a rusty old piece of crap. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know if it's just me, but I mean, that's kind of cruddy. What else do I not like about it? I don't like that there's a gap, a good sized gap between the slide and the frame. I mean, I understand why it's there, reliability. You know, kind of like an AK type thing. If it's loose, it's going to keep firing. But still, I think they could have cut that down just a little bit. What else do I not like about it? A lot of people were saying stuff about the contour right here not fitting right. They were mostly all doing it with the 9s. I'm only 5'9", 180 pounds. And this is the .45, but I had no problem. If you get a good grip, I didn't have any problems with it hurting the knuckles or anything like that. Granted, I only shot about 60 to 80 rounds through it, but it was not bad or uncomfortable for me, so that I did like. The lockup on the gun, it is unloaded, obviously. The lockup on the gun is super tight. Like, there's no play between the barrel and the slide, so I really like that. It was accurate for me. It's also got a full-length steel guy rod, which I do like. One thing I don't like, when the magazine is empty, dropping the magazine is super simple. It falls right out. Now, if you were to load this magazine up with 10 rounds and put it in there, all of a sudden, it is the mag release is super stiff. I mean, I'm talking really tough. This is the Ruger American .45 mag, and this, just for comparison, is a SR .45 mag. You can see that the points where they lock in are different. Ruger American is a little further to the left, as to SR .45 is in the center. I don't know if that has anything to do why it's so hard to drop when it's empty. And then they're just a little bit different shape at the top. Not a huge amount, but they are just a little bit different, and so they will not work with each other. Breakdown on this gun is super simple. You don't have to press a trigger when you break it down, and you don't have to press down on the little mag release that was in some of the other ones. I'm going to try and do this one-handedly. Or actually... Oh, well, there was a picture of me. I can't do it. It's just too much to do one-handed. But breaking it down is super simple. You lock the slide back. You know what? I'm going to put the phone down for 1 second. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. So there we go. So I just locked the slide back. I don't have a cameraman, so I am everything. You turn the cam here. I'm going to try and do it this way. Just turn the cam, and instead of having to do anything, you don't have to press no buttons. You don't have to do anything. I'm just going to let go of the slide release, and that's how easy it is. I mean, it just falls right off pretty much. As you can see, that the slide rails that the slide slides on are nice and beefy. They're long. They're beefier than any other firearm I've ever seen in a polymer frame. So yeah, everything is beefy and nice. Now actually to get out the whole trigger assembly group, all you really got to do is you got to press back right here on this thing and then get this cam rotated to a certain angle. There's kind of a line here on the firearm. I don't know if you can see that, but if you put this to that angle, that's how you unlock the trigger assembly group and pop it out. So that'd be cool, especially if it's modular. The serial number is on that piece, so that if they do come out with a smaller frame, I'm hoping you can swap it in. And again, like I said, stainless steel barrels. There's the guide rod or the spring that sounds like it's 100 years old and it's brand new. The barrel, fully stainless steel. It is continuously plus P rated. One thing I did notice is this barrel seemed thinner wall thickness than most of the other 45 barrels that I've ever had. I don't know why, it just seems thinner. Maybe they got a magic touch or something, but they figured it out, and it's not a super thick barrel. And also the slide is also, like I say, it's completely stainless, black anodized, no magazine disconnect safety or anything like that in there. Just your basic slide. Putting it back together just like any other semi-auto polymer gun. Drop your barrel in there, get your recoil spring in there, and then reverse order of takedown. Again, guys, one-handed, so forgive me. I'm not going to be able to slide it on there again. Like I say, I'm doing this one-handed. I can't quite get her. Alright, I did it. So once it's back on, just slide that and you're home free. You can drop it down now and you're good. So all in all, that's my Ruger American 45 ACP. Overall, I think it's a good firearm for the money. I paid $439 out the door, or not out the door, $439 plus tax, which is a good bargain for a combat semi-auto 45 with 10 rounds, 2 mags. You get an extra back strap and a great warranty. Customer service, everything is great. So all in all, I recommend this firearm. It's cheaper than a lot of other firearms that are a lot smaller. You know, for like I say, I paid $439. I'd give it a go. Once again, this is Hailscott. If you like my videos, like and subscribe. Thank you.